Hello, namaste, welcome or welcome back to greetarot. So how are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope it's an amazing day. So if you're new here, if you like my content, please support my channel. If you have already supported me, thank you so very much. So the text will be in the description box. All the information will be in the description box. Okay, so the topic for today is the truth that you're not seeing about yourself. Only watch if you can handle the truth. If you're ready for it, then only watch it, because sometimes we might not be ready for certain truth, but if you're watching this reading, maybe there are certain things that you're not seeing right now, but evaluate it. I am sure that this will help you. Okay, so for group number 1, you have the green aventurine. Group number 2, bloodstone. And group number 3, we have the citrine. So close your eyes, relax. You can go by the sigil as well. Maybe you will feel connected to a particular sigil, choose that. So that's the cards. These are the cards. So take your time, pause the video, and the timestamps will be in the description box. I will see you in your group. Namaste, group number 1. You have chosen the green aventurine. We have the number 70 with the sigil card that you have chosen. Let's see the truth that you are not seeing about yourself. Okay, I heard you're very talented, but you never see that. So the reason is because you are very unwavering kind of people. You always don't stick with something. It's like wishy-washy. Sometimes you need this, sometimes you need that, so you don't make a decision. Sometimes you feel stuck and you choose to be stuck rather than getting out of the stuckness because you cannot make a decision here. So I'm getting indecisiveness, right? So here sometimes in relationship also, people will have a little bit hard time with you because you never make a decision, right? Yeah, it can be with small things, it can be with big things, but sometimes what happens when it comes to big things, we feel stuck. It's like you're not making a decision for yourself. You're choosing not to make a decision, and the more you choose to not make a decision, other people will make decisions for you, and that's not good, right? And here one more thing, the reason may be because you are not making a decision because you have a hard time making a decision. You're choosing to be stuck rather than making a decision, maybe because it's associated with something with your past, right? Maybe sometimes our parents value success and failure, like if you do that, if you didn't get it, you are a failure. Maybe you did something like that in the past, you made a decision and it didn't pan out, and you got a little bit comments that hurt you, right? So sometimes because of it, we might not make the decision that is good for us, and we start going back and forth, and we never make a decision. And it can result in a lot of problems, right? It feels like many people will feel stuck all the time because you're not making a decision, and when that happens, when we don't make a decision, someone else will make for us, and maybe we will not like that, right? So here I feel like the truth that you're not seeing is you need to make a decision for yourself. It's better to get out of that stuckness rather to be in that stuckness. So make a decision, take that risk, believe in yourself, don't waver here, right? You always waver, you always go back and forth, right? So example, it's like a person who wants to get into a relationship. Maybe in the past they had a little bit failure, so now they are in this wishy-washy energy, not committing. At the same time, you're not making a decision, you're just stuck there, right? Because you're not committing, you're not making a decision at all. So maybe that person will make a decision, and they might go away, right? Because they are just waiting. So like that only. So this can lead to a lot of disadvantages when we are in this indecisiveness, right? So here one of the things that your spirit team is telling is you to listen to your inner voice, right? Whenever you are not able to make a decision, ask yourself, why I'm not able to make a decision? Listen to your inner self, listen to your body sensation. Maybe sometimes our inner voice tells us like do this, but maybe it is out of our comfort zone. Maybe it's something that we haven't done for a while. Maybe something is there, like in the past we might have done it and we might have failed, so we are not taking action, right? So sometimes we are not listening to our inner self here. So here you need to listen to your inner voice more and more. Yeah. And that's how you will make the decisions that is best for you. Because right now, if you don't make any decision, someone else will make a decision for you, because the decision will be made, but maybe it is not something that you want. So understand that. That's what this message is. So I'm just going to pull up charm to see more. So the truth you are not seeing about yourself, group number 1. Your feelings. Look, you're not listening to your feelings. The moon. You're not listening to your emotions. You know, sometimes when we get triggered, you need to ask, why I'm triggered right now? Ask yourself. You will get the messages. You will understand. You will be shown the scenario where you felt, where you were not able to make a decision, or maybe you made a decision at that time and it failed. So maybe that's why you're getting triggered. So it's time to get in tune with your feelings, with your emotions, with this moon. That's what it is. With your intuition, with your inner voice. You need to listen to your inner voice. You're not. And that's why you're stuck. That's why you're not making a decision here. Right? So sometimes in life, if we want something, we have to make certain decisions for ourselves. If you are someone who is allowing other people to make decision for you, you will not be happy, because you're not listening to your feelings, you're not listening to your emotions, you're not listening to your inner voice. Your decision will be made, but you will feel stuck again. So it's important for you guys to make a decision for yourself. Whether it's your job, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your daily activities, you are the creator of your destiny. So you have every right to make decision for you. So don't let anyone else make decisions for you, because it might benefit them, but it will not benefit you or your soul, right? So where you are not making a decision, is it a relationship, or is it your career, or maybe you are talented, you want to pursue something, but you're feeling stuck, you're not making decision, you're wavering. Where is it you're not listening to your inner voice? Do you even listen to your inner voice? Or are you operating from fear? Or are you operating from this past conditioning? That's the questions you have to ask. This is uncomfortable, right? But you need to get in tune with your emotions, feelings. This can only happen when you are quieting your mind, when you're asking yourself, when you're looking, instead of getting, sometimes when we get triggered, we just focus on that triggered and that angry emotion. We don't ask ourselves why I'm getting triggered. At that time, when you see yourself getting triggered, get inward, ask yourself, where maybe for some of you in your body, maybe you will feel that heaviness. So ask yourself, why I am feeling heavy? Something will bubble up, you will get your answers. So this is the time to connect, tap into your intuition, right? So that's tap into your feelings. That's what you're not seeing. You're not in tune with your emotions, your feelings. You're actually not listening to your inner voice, and that's why you're not able to make a decision. And you don't stick to a decision as well. You go back and forth. Maybe you take a decision, you do it for 1 or 2 days, and something doesn't happen, then you go back to the old, right? So maybe you don't stick also. You're not consistent with your decisions, because you don't believe in yourself with your decisions. So yeah, that's something. This is the message here. So the truth you're not seeing, group number 1. Yeah, you're so afraid. You're so afraid. I feel like you're so afraid, like the fool. The fool is not afraid of the crocodile, because he have out of faith in his decision that he will be able to get where he want to get, right? He's very chill. He's like a fool. And you are so afraid to look like a fool. I feel like that. The reason might be in the past you made certain decisions and it didn't work out. Or maybe you listen to some of your feelings and it didn't work out. And now you are so afraid to listen to your heart. That you are associating that past event and thinking like, what if the same thing happens? What if I make that stupid decision again? What if I fall down again? So you're like, it's better to stay stuck rather than making a decision. Let people make a decision for me. You're not seeing that. That's how you are, and you're not in this fool energy. Fool is someone who is chill, he's cool, he doesn't think about the past, he's not carrying the load from the past, he listens to his intuition and he's doing what he feels. And you know what, he succeeds as well. He's, because his energy is full of joy. He is aligned with the divine. His goals and visions are aligned with divine's vision. So he's making decision for himself, and he's taking actions based on his feelings, on his emotion. At the same time, he's a little bit logical as well. He knows, right? He's in this journey where he doesn't know where he is going, yet he has faith that divine will take care of him and he will reach where he needs to reach. Yeah. So you're not giving that opportunity to yourself. That's what you're not seeing here. So getting into relationship will be very, very tough for you guys. If you're single, getting into a new relationship will be tough, because you fear uncertainty, you fear the unknown, because you don't know what decision you will have to make. That's something. So even though you want a relationship, you maybe you're not happy being single, you want to get into a relationship, so you're like, I don't want to make that decision, so it's better to be single and stuck. That's what the energy is. It can be about your career as well. Right now maybe you're in a job that is not making you happy, but you're not making a decision to choose your passions, because you're so afraid of failure, you're so afraid of uncertainties. So it's like you have stopped enjoying your life and you're just surviving. That's what the message is. You're not listening to your inner self, you're not listening to your soul, you're just going by. That's what the feeling is. So you need to be more joyful. That's what you're not seeing. The more you bring that joy, the more it will be easy for you guys to listen to your inner self, and then you will be able to make a decision. So don't associate. This is time to break free from the past conditioning, right? Yes, in life, some decisions will give us failure, but it's actually not failure. It's a learning lessons. These experiences sometimes are so important. It teaches us so much. It gives us so much value. So even if you have failed in the past, it's okay, because you have learned so much. You have it in you to make anything work out for you guys. But maybe for some of you, not giving yourself a chance because of this indecisiveness. That's what the message is here. So let's see, what is the truth that you're not seeing? Yes, again, this judgment. If you're not going to make a decision, other people will make a decision, and maybe that decision will be something that you will not like. Maybe it will not be in touch with your, it will not align with you. And then you will feel stuck again, right? So yeah, so that's very important here. That's what your angels are telling you. They are giving you a wake-up call. I feel like that. I feel like they have been trying to reach you for a while, but you're not listening. You're not listening to your emotions, your feelings. Because you feel like that whenever I listen to my emotion and make decision, it will not benefit me, or it always gives me some sort of failures. You're associating that. I feel like many of you are associating yourself with that, and that's why you don't make decision based on your feelings. But maybe let go of that old chapter, right? Let go of that old chapters. This is a new life ahead of you. Sometimes we need to experience life, we need to experience certain things in order to know. And it's okay to get into this unknown. Don't be afraid of unknown. Don't be afraid of uncertainty, because everyone goes through it. And that's the adventure, isn't it? So that's what it is. And you're not alone. Your angels are with you. They're giving you messages, but sometimes you don't listen. You don't listen to yourself. You don't listen to your inner self here. Yes, look, King of Swords he is someone who makes decisions for himself, right? He knows what's best for him. He is intuitive, at the same time he is logical, and you are that kind of person. But because of your past conditioning, because you associate certain things with certain emotions, like success is good, failure is bad. So what if I make this decision and get that failure? I don't know where I'm leading, so I'm not going to make a decision. So it's easy to make not to make a decision, and you feel stuck there. That's something we don't want here. You want to be like the King of Swords. You have every right to make a decision for yourself. So step into that energy, step into your power. Make a decision, stay strong with that decision. Maybe it will not be something that others want from you, but maybe it's the best thing to do for you. So choose yourself here. And don't allow anyone else to make decision for you. Make your own decisions. That's what you're not seeing here. Okay? It can be about your relationship, it can be about anything. What is that one area? Maybe it's affecting all areas of your life, or maybe one area. So maybe you are very good in one particular area, making good decisions, but maybe relationship wise you are not. It can be anything. So ask yourself that. So the truth that you're not seeing about yourself. Sorry. Group number 1, what is the truth that you're not seeing about yourself? Okay, look, we have the resistance here. Definitely, you're resisting your growth. Sometimes growth can be painful. Again, holding on to something, being stuck. It's like you're not making a decision. It's better to be stuck than make a decision. Again, once you let go of this resistance, you are like free like the bird. And we have the ladybug, the luck that you want, the life that you want, it will come. But the more you hold on tightly, it is only going to give you pain. It might be comfortable, but it is going to give you pain. It's like it's like a person in a prison. They have everything in the prison, right? They have good bed sheets, they have good food, but they are in prison. They are not free. So this is the thing. So you got to make a decision to get out of that prison, and you can only do that. You can only make decisions for yourself. But the more you allow other people to make decisions, you will have to be like this, right? You will be like this only. You will not let loose here. So trust yourself, guys. Believe in yourself. You need to believe in your own decisions. Yes, fearing change. Again, like some of you are like, what if I change? What if I make decision and things changes and everything is, again, uncertainty. You're fearing uncertainty. That's why you're resisting change. You're not allowing the change, because when you make a decision, change will happen. So you're not making a decision and you're stuck there. Again, this person is resisting the change. The more you resist, the more you will be in pain, because you're so afraid of the darkness that you are staying in darkness actually. That's the thing. It's an energy where a person is holding the rope very tightly because he's afraid of falling down. And he doesn't even recognize that when he falls down, he will have the freedom to roam anywhere and he can get anything. But rather he's stuck there, holding on to the tight rope and feeling the pain. That's what your energy is. Because you're not making a decision, now you're feeling stuck. And you're so afraid of the dark that you are choosing to stay in darkness. Because you're so afraid of the uncertainty that you're choosing to stay in this darkness here that is not giving you happiness. So when you let go of that resistance, when you make a decision for yourself, when you listen to your feelings, your emotions, you are going to free yourself from so many things. Yeah, that's what it is. You're not seeing that. You're not seeing that. Okay? Again, we have the pleasure. Free yourself, guys. Look, she's dancing. She's so free. Free yourself. Make that decision and stick to that decision. It will give you the good. Trust divine. Trust your feelings. Trust your emotion. Listen to your inner voice. That's what the message is here for you guys. Group number 1. Yes, love. Self-love. Through self-love only. Look again. These two snakes are merging together, right? Coming together, right? Again, maybe for some of you, this can be in your love area that you are not making a decision. Maybe there is maybe you're not making a decision for commitment, right? You're very indecisive with it because maybe you have seen your parents fighting, and so you don't believe in relationships, so you're not making a decision based on it. But maybe this is the person that will give you all the love that you want. You're so afraid of uncertainty that you're resisting the change. What if everything goes wrong? So I'll hold on to this thing only. Like, let's don't commit. Let's be like this only. But maybe the other person is not ready for that, right? So again, if the other person is not ready and you're not committing, maybe this other person will leave you, and that will be the regret that you will have. Maybe this is the best person for you. So don't let that happen. Don't let that happen because of your indecisiveness. Don't let go of something that is of lot of value for you guys. So make a decision here. Yeah, again, two things. Like, again, you are not in tune with your feelings here. So afraid of the dark that you're actually choosing to stay in dark. So afraid to make a decision that actually you're choosing to stay in stuckness. This is your ego self. You're listening to your ego self. Your past conditioning you're listening to. Your triggers you're listening to. So you're not listening to your emotions, your feelings. And this is the time to relax, to listen to yourself here. What makes you happy? What makes you feel loved? That is the decisions you need to make. Yeah. Otherwise, as I told, other person will make the decision and maybe will not be happy. So that's the thing. Okay. So let's see what is the final message here for group number 1. So make a decision and change your life for the best. Video got cut anyways. Let's see the final message for group number 1. Okay, you got 2 cards. Finances. Okay. And we have courage. Yes. Oh, for some of you this can be because of your money that you are not making a decision. Yeah, again, it will require a lot of courage from your part. Yes, listening to your inner self means you need to be more courageous, right? Sometimes your inner self knows the answers. So trust your inner self and make the decisions. And the more you listen to your feelings, you will be able to let go of this resistance. Okay, so that's the message I have for you guys today. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Take care. Namaste, group number 2. So if you have chosen the bloodstone and you have chosen the sigil with number 32, so the truth that you're not seeing about yourself. The truth that you're not seeing about yourself is the negative judgments that you're making. It's not giving you the results that you want. Sometimes we judge people. Yeah, we are all human beings. We have learned to judge here, right? We judge people for the dressing, for the eating habits, and that can cause a lot of negativity, right? Yeah, for some of you, we feel like they should wear this, they should do that, and maybe sometimes we give our opinions to other people, and maybe we will get something in return that will not make us happy. For example, if a person eats meat and you are not someone who eats meat and you're judging that person for eating meat, that person is going to take a stand and they might share something that will make you feel bad. Who knows? Like, sometimes this judgment can cause a lot of negativity. So this is the time to be more brave, to be more patient, to be more aware. Like, if you are judging, why are you judging them? Maybe you don't have to do that. Yeah, maybe other people will judge you for who you are. The more you judge the other people will judge you. That's how we vibrate here. That's how law of attraction works. So here, this is the time to be more patient. This is the time to be more brave. This is the time to be more aware of that behavior of yours. So for some of you, maybe you are someone who comments on everything. You have an opinion. When we have opinion, it's judgment, right? So I'm not saying that you shouldn't have an opinion. That's not what the case is. But sometimes you judge too much and it becomes too negative. And that can result in this negativity, and it will not give you the results that you want. That's what you're not seeing here right now about yourself. So this is the time to be more aware about that thing. That's what your spirit team is telling you, and that's what you need to be aware of, and that is what you're not seeing here, right? Maybe look, maybe go back 5 hours before and ask yourself, did you judge anyone? Why you did judge them? If that is the case, maybe sometimes our opinions are not matching other people's opinion. The way they dress maybe not match our value. That's why we judge, right? And but maybe they were raised somewhere where that was okay. Who knows, right? Sometimes we judge people for anything, right? We judge celebrities, we judge everyone. And maybe for some of you, it can be like where we are seeing the wedding pictures, and we are judging that as well, like why they wore that, why they did that. If you look at social media, if you look at the comment section, there's so much judgment, so much of opinions. Sometimes you need to be aware. If you're doing that, you need to be aware that we don't have to waste our energy onto that, isn't it? Rather, we can see some, like if you're seeing something and it's not okay, maybe for some of you, you need to be aware that it's your opinion. It doesn't make them bad or anything like that, right? So be aware of it. Be aware of your judgments here, because it's causing a lot of negativity in your life, okay? If you're someone who comments a lot of negative things, stop doing it, okay? I have to say that, without even you realizing you might be doing it, because you have that, you feel like that's the best thing, like a person who doesn't eat meat, right? And they're commenting on someone's page that eat meat, but they are advocating, they love meat, they are eating meat, it's their life, right? And here you are putting your judgments. You might feel like that's a good thing, but maybe it's not, right? You're judging that person for eating meat because you are not eating meat. It's like that judgment. That's what you need to release here, and be patient. Be more brave, guys. We don't need this much judgment. Why we have to have opinion on everything? Sometimes we don't need that much opinions, isn't it? That's what your spirit team is telling you right now. So let's see the charm of the truth about you that you're not seeing. Yeah, it can be because of your values, because of the way you were raised. That's why we have been taught that this is bad, this is good, this is bad, this is good. So something different we see, we start judging it. We say something bad to someone. Maybe you commented on someone's appearance and they got irritated, and then you're angry, like why they are irritated. Sometimes that happens when we start judging other people. So this is the time to be more aware of your judgments. Maybe you're judging yourself in a negative way. Maybe you're afraid of other people's opinion, so you're not presenting yourself completely, right? You're not being honest with yourself. So that cannot give you the good results that you want here. So this is the time to break free from that kind of judgment. Yeah, be more aware of your judgment, and whenever you see yourself judging other people, stop, evaluate, and ask yourself why I'm judging them. Oh, maybe this is not my problem. I need to just let it go and go with my day. Maybe you need to do that, right? So yes, that's what the message is here. Okay, so let's see the truth you're not seeing, group number 2. I have heard somewhere, like when we give a positive feedback to someone, it will stay only for 1 day or 2 days. But when we give a negative feedback to someone, it can like stay up to 17 days. Like it's very hard for some people to let go of their negativity. So sometimes your judgment can actually affect someone in a very negative way. Or maybe for some of you, your own judgment is making you feel like this, like everything is going to crush down, nothing will be there, I'm not good enough. Are you doing a lot of negative self-talk? If that is the case, this is the time to stop doing it. Be more aware of your thoughts here. Are you judging yourself unconsciously? This is the time to be more aware, more brave, more patient with yourself, with other people here. For some of you, we can judge people. Oh, I'm good at it. Why this person is not good at it? Why this person is not doing it like this? Sometimes we tend to be, because we're judging them, sometimes we share certain opinions that might be so like this tower card, right? It'll pull them down. So here with this Ace of Pentacles, what you need to do, instead of instead of being judgmental, instead of saying something negative, you can give them some sort of opinion that will actually make them grow in their life. A seed that is positive, it can grow. It might be slow, sometimes a positive seed when we give, it might take time, but it will grow. But a negative seed sometimes affects, sometimes it affects too badly. So be very cautious of that. So are you very blunt? Are you very hard on other people? Do you give your opinions without thinking? Do you say your judgments, what you're thinking, you share, you express it? So maybe very, very cautious of it. Yeah, you might say that whatever I feel, I express it. I'm very honest. Maybe it's honesty for you, right? Maybe you feel like that dress doesn't suit on them, but maybe they are not seeing themselves in that light. So you sharing that thing, it might affect them in a negative way. So choose your words very carefully and speak after you think properly, okay? So yeah, maybe there are certain opinions that you need to keep to yourself and it's not the time to share, because your words can affect other people in a negative way. And I feel like that's what you're not seeing. That's what spirit team is telling you right now. Maybe you're not thinking, sometimes we don't think that much. Oh, I just said that. But who knows, sometimes some people's confidence can be shattered because of it. Yeah. Yeah, look, we have the devil energy. Yeah. It's like a person who is very good with everything, like cooking, and an amateur comes and they start cooking, you're going to judge on everything, and it should be done like this, it should be done like that, and you're bluntly giving your opinions. Maybe that person will stop cooking. That's the energy I'm getting here. But when we are kind, like we can do like this, and we are kind and we are not judging, and we are like, yeah, they are immature, that it will take time. If you're like that, if you're aware, if you're patient, if you're brave, they might start cooking and they might plant that seed and they might become a good chef, right? Like that. That's the energy. A teacher should be patient with their students, right? And again, if you are a teacher, don't judge your students. Don't judge, oh, this student is getting good grades. Oh, very good. This is not that great. He sleeps. Don't judge your students. If you're a teacher, I have to say that. Every students have their own capabilities, their own talents. That's what you need to recognize. So don't share any opinions to these students. If they're young students, they can take it very seriously. It can really it can really take their confidence away from them. If you're mothers, if you're fathers, when you're talking to your kids, be very polite, be very aware. Sometimes sometimes we tend to judge our kids for something, and we might say something that it might affect them very, very negatively, okay? And I'm getting it can shatter them. Yeah, maybe they will not recognize that at that, maybe you will not recognize at that time that, but when they will grow up, you will see how it played. Sometimes some words stick. It's very important for you to know that right now, because I feel like you're playing a very good role in other people's life. Maybe you're a teacher who's helping students to learn things. So be polite, be calm, be patient, be more aware of your thoughts, be more aware of what you're speaking, how you're speaking to your students. Be more polite. That's very important. Otherwise it can create a lot of fear in them, in the people you're dealing with, because of your judgment. Yeah. So yes, or it can be you judging yourself. So let go of that. This is the truth. Yeah. So let's see. Sometimes we are not even aware of that, and here I feel like that's why you're not aware of it. how your words can affect other people. And here your spirit team is telling you it can create a lot of fear, worry. Devil energy is not a good energy, right? It's like someone who is feeling trapped. You don't be a teacher where other students are like, oh, this is the class, I don't like her. You don't be that teacher, right? Like, that's what the energy is here. Don't be that. Maybe that's what, like, people have, whenever you come, like, devil is coming, you don't have to be that. You remember your school days when there was a teacher we didn't like. Don't become that teacher. So don't judge. Yeah, the masculine energy. Yeah, again, you want people to do the hard work because you are someone who is a hard worker. And that's why you tell people you're lazy, but maybe they cannot operate. Who knows? Like, again, if you're a mother, right, and you're very hardworking, you're working on your goals, you're doing that, and now you have the energy to it. Maybe your child is a little bit lazy. You're seeing that it's a little bit lazy, but maybe they're going through something deep inside of them. Maybe they have certain fears, or maybe they're working on their confidence, and you judging them for their marks, you judging them for sleeping extra, will not do any good to them. It will actually trap them more. So you are being told to get into your feminine energy more. That's what the truth is here. Okay, that's the thing. Sometimes we do that without realizing. Maybe you want their good. I'm not saying that you don't want their good, but the way you express it, it can put them down. Sometimes positive seeds are the best thing to give. We have been taught, like, when we say certain negative things, people will get up from the bed and do everything. No, they will not. Actually, they will start hating themselves, and we don't need that. Do you want your children to hate themselves? No, we don't want that. Like a boss who's telling their employees, like, you're not good enough, I'm doing so much, I'm doing this, I'm so good. What are you guys doing? What are you guys putting to this place? You're not good in sales, you're not good in there. Do you think the employees will like that? Rather, they will judge their boss, and they will tell that boss thinks highly of themselves, and they think that they're not working. That's not a good energy to be in. Yeah, rather you need to be kind, right, and appreciate them for the things they have done, and then maybe give a feedback that will allow them to grow. Like that with kids as well. Show them, like, tell them, like, this is the good thing you're doing, and then give a feedback to them, like, maybe you can change this, maybe you can work on your time, maybe you can just put 1 hour before you can get up. Put that in seed. They will change, they will do the work, because positivity also always work. If you are not seeing the results, like if you're someone who is, as I told, there is negative judgment here, right? That's what it came. And if you're seeing that your children are not performing well, maybe because of your negative judgments, that's why you're not seeing the results. So it's time to be kind. It's time to listen to them. Sometimes we don't listen because of our judgment. Maybe when I was your age, I used to do that. That's not going to work out right now with your kids or with anyone, right? Because they are not built like you. They are different. It's like we are telling a person who is on a period that she is irritated, rather than maybe you said something that made her irritated. We are judging that person for their period, but maybe that's not the case at all. That's the thing. You think that you can do it, but that doesn't mean everyone can do it in your way. Yeah. Everyone has different way of doing things. Sometimes we need to appreciate that rather than judging. Again, your students, they will have a different way of doing things. Let them do that. Let them learn about themselves and put the positive seeds. You will see the growth that in your students, in your house, everywhere, right? That's what the message is. Maybe you need to trust other people more rather than judging. Again, if you're a boss, if you're a company head, you have to reach certain goals. So share their positive things that they're doing, encourage them, build that, give them positive seeds, and you will see that growth. Otherwise, you will not see that. They will be talking behind your back because you're judging them. Yeah, it will not give any good. And again, like you need to with this death card, that's the thing. You need to end that judgment that you have regarding other people. Maybe you're judging someone around you too harshly. Maybe let go of that judgment. Maybe you're judging yourself. Maybe it's about you that you're judging and it's giving you a lot of fear, and that's why you're trapped. Let go of that judgment, that negative judgment, and be more nice to yourself. Be more nice to people without judgment. Don't judge them for anything, and become more patient, become more aware. And the more you are aware, more you're more patient, you will think before you talk. Yeah. So let's see the final message. Yeah. Hobbies. Okay, for some of you, you need to make time for yourself, right? Do some sort of hobbies that makes you more calm. Yeah, hobbies will make you more calm. If you're someone who has if you talk negatively to yourself, you have a lot of negative judgment to yourself, I feel like the first step towards self-love will be doing some sort of hobbies that makes you happy. Yeah. For some of you, you don't have time for hobbies. If you're someone who comments a lot on social media, do something for yourself. Create a hobby rather than wasting your time on commenting. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. This is the truth. That's what Spirit gave me. This is the message. Okay. So that's all I have for group number 2. Hope it made sense. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care. Namaste, group number 3. So the truth that you're not seeing about yourself. Let's see what is the truth. Here you have chosen the citrine card and citrine crystal and the number 38, this sigil. So the truth about you that you're not seeing is you are reacting rather than responding. Okay, so right now you are not thinking. You're operating from your past trauma, past belief system. There are so many scenarios where we don't think and we respond without thinking. We react because of our past. That's what is happening right now. I have done that many times, and I feel like right now, sometimes things might not be that big. Things might not be that problematic, but the way we view because of our past experiences, and that's why we feel like we have to say something at that time or react to certain things, but maybe we shouldn't, right? So here, what happens is when we keep on reacting, when we keep on frustrated, we will not see the solution. The solution is also going to be diminishing, right? Because we are reacting too much. There might be scenarios in your life when your partner says something and you get triggered because of the past experiences and you utter something that you might regret later. And when the damage is done, it's done, right? So here, in the coming days, be very cautious of it. I feel like that's one thing that you need to look, that you react a lot rather than respond. So if you see yourself, like if you're getting angry, if you see yourself reacting, stop there, slow things down, take your time, and then come back to it. You will have a different view regarding that thing. It can be about something that you are facing right now in your life. You are reacting. For example, when we walk in a lake, it will stir up, right? And what happens? The water get muddy. But when we are staying there still for some time, the muddy water will get clear. Like that only, sometimes we need to get clear. So if you're reacting, you are not going to get clear. You're not going to find the solution. So what you need to do is to respond. Take your time. So if you have some conversation and what your spouse is saying is something that you don't like, instead of reacting at that moment, take your time, pull back, slow, go to your room, sit with your thoughts for a minute or 2, right? Take your time and then come back. You will have a different view. So Be very cautious of that habit of yours, because you get very reactive. It can be with your kids, it can be with your spouse, it can be with your situation, with your job, anything. So it can be because of our past experience, because of our triggers, but now you need to be more conscious of it. Take your time, slow things down. Sometimes it's better to not talk. Once you get, once you're aware of this behavior of yours, when you're conscious, you can respond by not reacting, right? Maybe take your time to review the things, what they said, why they think. And maybe, at that time when we are hearing, we think that it's a big thing, but maybe it's not that big thing at all. When we sit down, when we slow down, maybe it's not that big issue at all. So be very conscious of that. Okay, so that's the truth. You're not seeing that you're reacting to things right now. So where you have to respond, you're reacting. So slow down, take your time, and then come back instead of reacting. Okay, so that's what the message is. Also, I'll pull a charm and then we will do for you guys. The truth you're not seeing about yourself. Group number 3. Wow, your angels are with you. They are with you. Oh my God, you're so protected, guys. You're so protected. Take your time, slow things down. Nothing is going to go that bad. Okay, for some of you, if you're frustrated right now, if you're, sometimes we make things so big, but it's not that big. That's not a big issue. But once we calm down, once like the water is settled, it's clear. You will be able to think clearly. It's our emotions. Sometimes we are thinking emotionally, right? Sometimes because of our emotions, we cannot see the clear picture. That's why we react. Here your angels are with you. They are with you, helping you, supporting you. So take your time. Don't react. Don't react to things like that. Respond. Always remind yourself that. Okay, group number 3. The truth you're not seeing, group number 3. We have, go slow. Oh my God, look, Knight of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. Wow, we have 10 of Pentacles. You have a very beautiful life. I feel like that. Your angels are protecting you. You're very good people as well. I feel like that. That's what you're not seeing here. But sometimes you tend to react and then you regret. Isn't it? Sometimes you say certain things that you don't want to say because of your triggers, because of your past experiences, and then you regret. We don't need that. Why we should regret? So instead of that, take your time, pause for some time. I like the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a very stable energy, very grounded energy, right? Again, Emperor is also, I feel like he's very grounded, he's very structured, he's very good with his decisions. He's not going to react, right? Because he knows that the power is in his hands. So he's not going to give that power to his emotions. Rather, he's going to be like, yes, let me respond to this situation. It will take time. I'm not just going to be all over the place. I know that when I take my time, when I think through things, I will have a decision. I will get what I need to do. I will have a solution to this thing, right? Yes, you are like that. Your angels are with you. You are in tune with your self. Your intuition is very strong. I feel like that. But sometimes when certain things happen, when, again, for example, some sort of conversations happen and you get triggered, don't react to that. Take your time, pause, and you will come up with something. Come up with a solution. Really, you will come up with solution. You will be very clear on what you need to do next. How to have conversation with that person again. You will know what you should do, right? That's the energy here. Again, you're very wise people. You have a lot of wisdom in you. But sometimes because of this reaction, because you get triggered at that time, you don't think through. At that time, all your wisdom is not there. Like you just react with your emotions there. And here, that's only the thing that you need to work on. Because I feel like with this 10 of Pentacles and Emperor, you are someone who is a leader actually, right? And a leader is a person who has a backup plan. Even in chaos, they are not going to waver because they know that they have the power to make things work. Because they don't react, they respond. Like the other employees, like again, maybe there is some issues, right? The other employees might be running round and round without knowing what to do because they are reacting. But this emperor knows how to respond, knows how to handle things, right? Because he's not reacting to things, rather he's responding to things. Yes, and you should you should work on that, okay? So take time, slow down a little bit before making a decision. Don't make a decision when you are angry, when you are frustrated, right? That's very important here. So whenever you're making a decision, slow down, take your time, and instead of, then you will know what you need to do, and it will be the best decisions that you will make, okay, for your family, for your finances, whatever it is, okay? So yes, that's what the message is here. So let's see what is the truth that you're not seeing here for group number 3. Growth. Wow, look, I feel like with this growth card, you know, there is a lot of pentacle vibe. Look, this is pentacle, and this emperor is also very grounded. And again, when a person is grounded, in tune with their emotions, they are not going to react. You are also learning that right now. This is the time to be aware of that behavior of yours, and the more you ground yourself, the more you will grow, and the more you will respond rather than reacting. So for some of you, this is your testing time in a way, right? There will be scenarios presented to you guys where divine will test your growth in a way. That's something I feel like here, right? Yeah, it's like growing pains here. When you're growing, when you're seeing things, when you are responding to things, it will pain you, right? It will be a little uncomfortable because you're taking time, you're slowing down, right? See what else for group number 3. You're very grounded yet. You're very grounded because we have the pentacles and the emperor. I feel like you're very grounded people. Yeah, but sometimes you burst out. So that's something you need to take note of. Spending time in nature will be very beneficial for you guys. Whenever you're seeing yourself that you will react, get out of that situation, take your time, go out in nature, and then come back. You will really operate differently. That's what I feel like. We have the pleasure. Wow, look. I really feel like, look, we have the blossoming card as well. Sometimes in order to blossom, you know, we have to go through these growing pains. Yeah, sometimes we have to be very aware of our own behavior, right? Yes, here I'm reacting, here I'm responding. Yes, I reacted this way, and that's something I shouldn't do. Like, you know, look at your past experiences and look wherever you reacted, and maybe you regretted that reaction of yours, right? Because sometimes when we react, we say certain things that we don't even like, we utter nonsense, isn't it, when we react? Because we are angry, because we are frustrated, because we are thinking about the past, because we are triggered, we say something that we shouldn't say, and we regret later. And right now I feel like this behavior should go. You have done that in past, I feel like, but now you are in a place where you are ready to leave that kind of behavior, and you are more grounded person. I feel like you're becoming more grounded. So whenever you, in the coming days, whenever you feel like you're reacting, remind yourself to respond, to get grounded. And like, again, with this pleasure card, go out, do something that makes you happy. Maybe dancing will help you to balance yourself, to center yourself, maybe reading a book, maybe meditating. So then come back to that thing later, okay? That's very important here, because you are in a stage where you're blossoming, guys. Everything is going to align for you guys. I feel like group number 3, you're very much protected. You are someone who is a leader, I have to say. You're not seeing that. You can operate in chaos very well. So whenever you see yourself reacting little bit, stop yourself, gather your thoughts, go somewhere where there is quietness, and then come back. You will react. I'm sure you will react in a very different way. You will only respond. Okay, so let's see. The truth that you're in. There's a lot of happiness coming your way. Okay, you're not seeing that. You've been working on yourself, group number 3. I have to say that. And there's a lot of happiness coming your way, with family, with your work, with money. There's a lot coming. A lot good is coming. Okay, I have to share that with you. So let's see what else. Oh wow, we have again, as I talked, instead of reacting, respond. And when you don't know how to respond, just go and sleep, take your time, and maybe through your dreams you will get answers. Through your dreams you will get solution, and then you will know what you need to do. That's the thing. When you don't know how to respond, instead of reacting, go sleep. That's what you need to do, guys. That's what you need to do. I feel like with the snake, you're already working on it. But in the coming days, I feel like in the coming days, there will be this thing again popping up. At that time, remind yourself, I don't have to react to this thing. I'm going to respond. So maybe for some of you, make your mantra like this. I always respond to things. I always respond to things. I always respond to things. So when any situation comes up in your life where in the past you might have reacted, you will not react now. Okay, so go sleep. You will get your solution. Go dance. You will get your solution. Like as I talked about the lake, right? It will clear. Your thoughts will be cleared, and you will know exactly what you need to do, because you are a powerful person. You are connected to the divine. Okay, yeah, wow. So be very firm with your boundaries as well with this cat. That is also important. Sometimes you allow other people to step on you, like maybe you're not firm with your boundaries, so be very firm with your boundaries as well. Okay, so let's see the final message for group number 3. Okay, self-employment. And oh wow, for some of you, okay, realization and epiphanies. Maybe for some of you, you are self-employed, and maybe there is something happening where things are not going the way it should go. That's why you're seeing yourself frustrated. You don't know what to do, whether you will make it or not. Maybe you're getting frustrated right now. Yeah, so if that is the case, relax, guys, slow down, because you will get the realization and epiphanies. As I told, again I will repeat, okay? As I told, when we walk in the lake, it stirs up, and the water that is clear gets muddy. But when you stay there for some time, you will see that the muddy water, like the mud will go settle, and the water will be clear again. So like that only, if you are being troubled, if you see yourself reacting, remind yourself to respond. Sleep, take a break, dance, meditate, ground yourself, and then you will get the answers. You will get the messages from spirit. You will get what you need to do. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the truth you're not seeing. Again, wherever you're in your journey, this journey, if it's self-employment that you want, if you're self-employed and you want to grow in your career, yes, you will, slow but steady. But don't react to things, okay? Because this is all your reaction. If you're not seeing the growth, maybe you're reacting, maybe you're afraid, what if you fail? No, you're not going to fail. Take break at that time, and then you will, again, with this dream, you might see some dream that will make you realize something, will give you some ideas, and you will know exactly what you need to do. As I told, you will come with a different view, and as you apply that view, you will see the growth. So that's what you need to do. That's what the message is for group number 3. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.